Welcome to Vancouver. I'm going to start doing videos again. In this video, I am going to take you to some of my favorite cafes that I have found in the city, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to do them all today, so my outfit will change a lot because that's a lot of coffees, and I haven't really decided where the first one will be, so when we get there, I will let you know what it is. So
I'll be on my way now. You just give me a...
yum. Welcome to the next day, and it's really beautiful outside, and it's like 2:30 and I haven't actually left the house yet. So now I'm going to go to the Mighty Oak, which is a cute little corner store cafe, and I really love it. It's a very sweet place. They do really good pastries. I don't know if I'll get a coffee though. I might get a chai or a London fog, and hopefully there's space to sit outside because it's really, really beautiful. And if I get there now, I'll get there before school ends. Anyways, whatever. We are off to the Mighty Oak for a drink in my Australian jumper. Yay! I'm currently trying to break in some shoes, and they've given me some really insane blisters, but we persevere. Back at the window. Today, another coffee shop. I'll be going to Elysian Coffee to get coffee. Admittedly, I've only been here once and it was good from memory, so hopefully it will be good again. So Elysian Coffee today. Woo! Mountains are covered in clouds today. Another day, another coffee, or maybe not coffee, maybe cafe. It's Monday, it's raining. I don't actually know where I'm going to go today because it really depends on whether or not there is space inside of the cafe. I was thinking maybe Liberty Cafe on Main, but they don't really have that much indoor space, so it depends on whether or not there is somewhere for me to sit. Otherwise, there's a couple of other places on Main I could go. It just really depends. We will see. Also, this is my new jumper. I hope you like it. I feel like a mother from the 1990s, even though I'm not one. Just walk in. I didn't put the stick on, so I like this as an angle with my arm in it. Oh, it sounds like it started to start raining again, so I might have to pull out my trusty umbrella, so I'll do that. Happy Thursday. No, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I don't really feel like leaving the house today, and I'm on a roll with making James's birthday present, but I need to leave. So I'm gonna walk down to the Federal store and get a drink there. It's very cute. So we'll do that. Go this way. Hello, it is me again. I wasn't planning on going to a cafe today again, like yesterday, but it is very wet outside and I really want to go for a walk in the rain. I want to go get some lunch. I am going to another cafe that's on Main. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I went there a few months ago and I really enjoyed it, but I'm really hoping they have like a soup because it is fall now. So that's why I'm wearing my fancy clans, or is it clans? Clarins? Clans? I don't know. I'm wearing this lip oil and my maroon Uniqlo jumper. And because it's only a short walk, I will be trying to break my shoes in again. So let's go to this mystery cafe whose name I completely forget. Let's go! it is wet, and it is supposed to rain like this until 6 p.m. So cool. Oh my god, a tiny dog. Side note, the positive thing about there being all of this rain is that I have seen so many dogs in tiny little dog raincoats, and it's really cute and it makes me really happy. Excuse the traffic noise, but it's called Aperture Coffee. That's where we're going. Tried. So the final coffee shop is here, home, which obviously not a coffee shop. When James went on field work back in July, he went through a town called Revelstoke, and they had a coffee shop there that apparently is run by a couple of Aussies. And he brought back some beans, which were the Dose House Blend. They were roasted at the end of September, so we've had these since the start of October. We get 2 kilos because we drink a fair amount of coffee at home. And it saves us a lot of money because lattes in Vancouver are like $6, which is crazy. But so we use this coffee and just, I don't know, whatever milk we have on hand at the time, usually cow milk. Final thoughts and observations about coffee and cafe culture in Vancouver thus far. I mean, we've been here since May and it is now October. And I think living in Victoria and in Geelong and close to Melbourne, we're very spoiled, I think, for quality cafes and quality coffee. Not to say that the cafes here are bad or anything. I think from what I can tell, the Canadians tend to like a lighter roast. This is a medium, this one's a medium blend. It's not super bitter. I'm not a super fan of a really dark roast. Yeah, so I feel like the coffees here are just a very light roast. So even though I have sugar in my coffee, as I said, I'm not a massive fan of bitter. I can drink this without sugar, I just prefer like one sugar. I think the Canadians tend to like a lighter roast, which I feel like I perceive to taste weak, even though it might not actually be weak. It might have like, you know, the same or however many shots of coffee. So I tend to ask for a latte with an extra shot, which is 3 shots, which sort of sometimes makes it taste a little bit stronger. But a lot of the cafes are really lovely. Like if you get drinks that are other than coffee, like chais or like specialty coffees, like I really like the maple cinnamon latte at the Mighty Oak. That's really yummy. But I think because I'm not just looking for a coffee flavor, that's probably why I enjoy those a little bit more. And I can make coffee the way I like it here. The other thing I find really weird about cafe culture in at least Vancouver, I don't know what it's like everywhere else. You probably noticed throughout the video the abundance of sugar packets and stirring sticks. Cafes just don't give you like a cup on a plate with a spoon and have just sugar in jars on tables like back home. It's something that I don't think I'll ever get used to. I much prefer stirring with a spoon. Some cafes do have metal spoons at their sugar milk stations, but it's not really something that seems to come with the cup, which I think is really wasteful. Like, just wash your spoons. And the other thing that I find really weird about cafes here is that I don't think I've been to one yet where somebody brings the coffee to me or takes my dishes away. So like you order your coffee and then wait for it to be done and then go pick it up from the counter where the barista is and then go take it back to your table and then drink it. And then you have to put your dishes away. So just about every cafe seems to have like a tub for dirty dishes that you, the customer, then go and put away, which I find really weird. Obviously it's not something we have to do back home. It also can be frustrating, I think, if there's like too many dishes in the dish thing and you don't know where, or how it's like Tetris with all the dishes. Like, not the best experience as a patron. But overall, those are the coffees that except for Timbertrain. I hadn't been to Timbertrain. That was the first time I'd been to Timbertrain. But everywhere else, there are cafes that I kind of frequent or have been to before, and most of them I go for the vibe. I'm not necessarily going for like the quality of drinks. Although I will say that a lot of them do really good baked goods. Liberty Bakery, Chef's Kiss, they are delicious. Their baked goods are so yum. Those are some of the cafes I have been frequenting in Vancouver, but there are so many more that I have on my list that I want to try, so that's why this is a part 1 video. And I will go to more. There are cafes that I would like to visit and give second chances, because I did go to one and I bought a drink and I thought it was horrible, but I think that was because I made a bad choice, not because the drink was bad, but because it was bad for my palate. Anyway, I'm gonna drink my coffee that I made with these beans, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know why I saluted, that's